Hello, and welcome to the Media Access Awards Easterseals interview series. Today we're talking to Lauren Lolo Spencer. Lolo is an actor with a disability, so I asked her what her thoughts were about entertainment industry people who hesitate to work with talent with disabilities. Take a listen.
You know what? Speaking truthfully, because I have been, I guess you could say, both sides of the coin, because I was a person who, inherited my disability. I get it. I understand that people have their reservations and their intimidations behind it because we have to think at the very beginning, this was a big part of Judy's book, you know, when we're in school, the kids with disabilities are in a completely different part of the school. They don't interact with the other kids. They don't, have friends with each other. Like they're completely segregated. And so it's almost like this unspoken conditioning that those people are different. We don't talk to them. We don't interact with them. And because they're so different and I don't know anything about it, I'm scared because I don't want to be like them because I don't know, their life just looks 10 times harder than mine and I don't ever want to be like them. And so, we're conditioned to think that having a disability is a problem. Having a disability is the end of our lives. And so people having that intimidation um, makes sense because that's what we've been conditioned to think. What I think is important, though, is that um, there needs to be more content and more support of people who are showing and representing that disability is not a death sentence, that our lifestyles are great and fun just like anybody else, and there's no reason to be intimidated by this because we're people too. I remember speaking on a panel once where there's the statistic that every person on this earth will eventually have a disability of some kind. And the fact that people don't realize that that's the reality and that they are them and we are we is really unfortunate. So it's really about just educating yourself and realizing that people with disabilities are people first. We just get around different or we do things different, just like anybody else, but we are people first. And that narrative and that message needs to be shared at all costs.